Good morning all and a very warm welcome to Frankfurt Stock Exchange. Welcome to the listing event of Advanced Blockchain AG. Today is the first trading day for Advanced Blockchain AG in the scale segment, our growth segment. Good morning all and a very warm welcome. And we will broadcast the event here. That's an opening bell, and in the next 30 minutes I will be your host. My name is Edda Vogt from Deutsche Börse, and I will explain a little what's happening here, tell you some things about the exchange and the listing and the process and what actually is taking place. In about 5 minutes, the company will sign our signing book. Then you will have an address by Michael Krogmann from Deutsche Börse, and then a speech from the CEO, Michael Geike from Advanced Blockchain AG, and Simon Telian, the CI of Advanced Blockchain AG. And around 9 o'clock we will ring the bell after the first price is fixed by Amur Abutir from ICF Bank, the specialist in floor trading. So, a very warm welcome to this event. If you have any questions and you're watching us via YouTube, you can ask them in the chat, try to answer, as well as on Facebook. Let's say a few words about the place here, the trading floor. It's one of the last trading floors in Europe, and it's opened up 1879, and it has been the home of Börse Frankfurt since then. We had, of course, several remodelings. The last one was in 2006. Before that, it was rather in red and brownish colors, and the trading booths were squares. And now, since 2006, we have this white trading booth with the specialists working behind them. There are about 60 specialists working here on the floor. And what you see here on the back with the lucid windows, that's the new area remodeled recently, just last year. That's the place for the companies that go public. They are above the famous DAX chart you see here, and later on they will be on the stage right in front of it. We also remodeled a new visitor center. It will open soon, hopefully. We're very optimistic about that. If you want more information on that, just check out the website börsefrankfurt.de/visit. But now it's time to say a little bit about the company that's going into scale. Will be traded in scale as of today. Scale is our growth segment for younger, smaller, innovative companies with a really rather far range of sectors and a really diversity of companies in their sizes and in their stage, and of course in what they're doing in their businesses. At Advanced Blockchain AG, it's a venture studio focusing on promoting, building and investing in disruptive technologies, with of course a focus, as the name is telling you, on blockchain. And it has 3 pillars. The business model is composed of 3 pillars. The first one is investing in the companies, where the Advanced Blockchain AG acts as a venture capital company through several subsidiaries. The second pillar is based on token investment, and the third pillar is a few select investments with the venture building and accompanying companies with all the resources they need to succeed. And the sector, that's the blockchain area, with a focus on innovative Web3 we say, businesses. Let's say a few words about the market. It's really, as you can imagine, a very dynamic business with continuous development of technology and changing industry standards and, of course, expectations and needs from their customers and really strong competition. And so the company must be really innovative and adapt quickly to these changing requirements. And so they have a research team of more than 10 people constantly looking for new projects and so being able to grow in this very dynamic ecosystem. So welcome to everybody who just stepped in. You're observing here the opening bell of Advanced Blockchain AG, a venture capital company active in the area of blockchain, as the name tells. And it's going to be listed in Scale. It's going to be traded in Scale as of today. Scale is our growth segment. I will tell a little bit more about it later. What to expect? You have now a few more minutes until you will be addressed by Deutsche Börse, Michael Krugmann, member of our executive board for Börse Frankfurt. And of course, you will see and hear some messages from the CEO and from the CIO. We are here on Frankfurt floor, one of the last trading floors in Europe, and as I assume worldwide. Still people really, it's not just looking like a trading floor. They are trading here. You have specialists in these booths, in these round stalls, observing and monitoring the price fixing, which of course is done electronically via the trading system, but you have still the human factor in taking care of the shares. The second market is Xetra, and the Advanced Blockchain AG will be listed in both. And so Xetra trading starts at 9, and we have at 9:50, in about 3 minutes, there will be an opening auction starting on Xetra. And it runs around 10 minutes. All the market participants are able to enter their orders. They see an indication, but they do not see the normally open order book. What you see here is the journalist. She's working for Tagesschau 24 by ARD, and have a live news magazine every day from 9 to 9:25. Worth watching. So let's say a little bit about the listing. Advanced Blockchain AG is already listed on Düsseldorf Stock Exchange and will have, as of today, a dual listing. The CIO, you see here, in the blue suit, entering our stage. And signing our guest book. On the left side, next to him, is Michael Geike, the CEO, and the CIO, Simon Telian. They're both signing. Signing book is for all companies with a new listing here in Frankfurt. We haven't had it for a very long time, so as you can see, there are not very many pages filled yet. I don't know why we didn't have that idea earlier, but it looks quite contempt. I would be too. So everybody who's here to start being listed in Frankfurt signs and writes something in this book. And I hope it will fill up more and more soon. So the opening auction is running. As I can see, it starts at 8:50. Oh, in 1 minute, one more minute. And what you also see on the DAX chart is the DAX indication on the right side. It's based on floor prices because floor trading starts at 8 a.m. and the floor prices of all the 40 DAX shares. The DAX is composed of 40 shares, and the prices between 9 and 5:30 p.m. come from Xetra trading, because that's where the most volume is. But before that, you have an indication, and afterwards you have an indication as well, composed of the prices from floor trading. I didn't see it yet, but because, as you can imagine, the market is really under pressure at the moment. Let's check over there. Oh, it's about 14 points. The indication is about 14 points above the closing price yesterday at 14,000. Closing price from Xetra at 5:30. So now the opening auction is running, and there will be, after 10 minutes, that's the regulation, there will be a random end of this opening auction. And parallelly, you see the specialist on the floor from the ETF. Next to him is Patricia Weisbecker. She's in charge of trading at ETF Bank. ETF Bank is one of the 8 specialist banks here, active on the trading floor, taking care of the order books of shares, bonds, ETFs, funds, certificates, and warrants. The specialist Ahmad Abutir will do the price parallel. And that's Michael Krugmann from Deutsche Börse. He's a member of the executive board of Frankfurt.
Dear Mr. Geike, dear Mr. Telian, dear guests, on behalf of Deutsche Börse, I would like to welcome you today to the trading floor of Frankfurt Stock Exchange. Here in the heart of the German capital market and the most important financial center in continental Europe. I would also like to welcome all of you who are following this event virtually via live stream. Today marks an important milestone in your company's history. We celebrate the listing of advanced blockchain in the SME growth market Scale. Founded in 2007, Advanced Blockchain is today an investor, incubator, and partner of the blockchain industry. Due to your broad portfolio, you are able to compete in markets characterized by continuous evolving technologies, changing industry standards, and strong competition, obviously. You have the vision to generate the maximum potential of the Web 3.0 era. In 2021 alone, you have invested more than 5 million in new token projects. Now begins another important step for advanced blockchain, a step into the SME growth market Scale. It's a great pleasure for us at Deutsche Börse to welcome you on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange in our growth market Scale. Listed in Frankfurt represents liquidity, internationality, and quality. Having chosen the SME growth market, you will be joining an ecosystem for growth. It will be the next step for realizing your company's growth and innovation ambitions. Let us now open the next chapter in your company's history. But before it's time to ring the stock exchange bell, I would like to hand over to you, Mr. Geike and Mr. Telian. Thank you very much.
Dear shareholders, dear team members, dear partners, today is a very special day for Advanced Blockchain AG. It feels just like yesterday when I think back to 2012 and the entire blockchain space was just a small group of cypherpunks and hardcore techies meeting up in Berlin in basements without windows. Now, this has really evolved a lot since then through the notion of smart contracts or decentralized applications into quite sophisticated markets and ecosystems that let us glimpse into a future that is so vastly different to the world that we operate in today. A future that is way more decentralized, more transparent, more efficient, fairer, and where the cleverly designed incentive structures are exactly and transparently aligned with the outcomes we want to achieve as humanity, on a global scale as well as in very specific niche industries. Now, the decentralized finance industry is without a doubt the fastest growing innovation hub the world has seen to date. It is, without a doubt, the fastest growing innovation hub the world has seen to date, and it is a real perfect example of the real power of blockchain technology today. It really is a global phenomenon, and I am extremely proud of the entire advanced blockchain team for, across all our subsidiaries, for producing one amazing innovation after another and really lifting this company to a recognized heavyweight in the crypto space. Now, the Web 3.0 is being built as we speak, and we are going to continue to be a gateway to this massive market in the making, while this uplisting is going to help allow our shareholders to be a part of this exciting journey. So thank you, and thank you for your trust.
That was Michael Geike, CEO, and now the CIO.
Good morning, everyone. Looking at all of those who have joined us today is a perfect reflection of how far we have come, not only as a company, but as a fast-growing team across 6 continents. Today, our group of companies employ over 160 employees, spanning all areas of our business, from software engineers to mathematicians to project leaders and other hard-working individuals who help to accelerate our operations day by day. This scale listing here today in Frankfurt is the combined effort of every single one of you. And I would like to thank all our team members for their continued work to innovate and push boundaries. For us, the scale dual listing marks an important day in our history, not only as a company, but also for the German blockchain ecosystem as a whole. Today is a significant milestone for the Web3 industry. We are perfectly positioned to be the gateway that helps investors gain exposure to the complex world of blockchain. With over 25 projects in our portfolio today, we offer our investors unique exposure to these disruptive technologies. We also provide an opportunity to benefit from our early stage deal flow, which is otherwise only available to an exclusive group of investors. Venture capitalists often say that the best founders bring the best deals. We embody that very premise day in, day out. Alongside my outstanding partners and their teams, like Robin Davids, our head of strategy, and Richard Malone, our head of ventures, who came here to Frankfurt today, both a long way from home. Looking forward, there's still a lot of infrastructure to be built and a lot of education to be done. And this is exactly what we will do to enable mass adoption of Web3 and blockchain technology. For us, for our shareholders, and for our future generations. Thank you once again to everyone who came to support us today. And now, it's time to ring the bell.
It's shortly before 9, so the next step
Ladies
is
and gentlemen, your attention please.
price for advanced blockchain, €13.
Hammer just called out the first price of €13, parallelly fixed on Xetra and on Frankfurt floor. It must be a great moment to ring this bell.
Willst du zusammen, oder?
Michael Geike and Simon Telian look really content. So if you're thinking about going public with your company here in Frankfurt, contact our capital markets team. We have for early stages in your cycle, company cycle, the DB Venture Network is a strong network helping with 200 companies part of it and advisors, investors, etc. And another strong network for the later stages of your cycle, company cycle, your life cycle. It's the capital markets partners, around 60 advisors, banks, communication specialists for the primary market, and for investor relations. What you see here is bull and bear. Everybody who's listed here receives bull and bear as a gift. So if you're thinking about that, just contact deutsche-börse.com, the capital markets team, and they will guide you and help you with contacts, advice, and know-how. So it's time for a picture now. And congratulations to Advanced Blockchain AG for their dual listing here now, as well in Frankfurt, parallelly to Düsseldorf. And they are part of Scale, our SME growth market, with 45 listed companies and a total market cap of €7.8 billion. Thank you for being with us. That was the opening bell for Advanced Blockchain AG, and we wish them luck and success in being public here and a great future in their area. My name's Edda, and all the best for you.